Hey guys, Happy New Year! I hope you're all doing great, and I hope we all had a wonderful crossover into the new year. So this year I'm going to start with this bag tutorial. It's a nice cute little shopping bag. So without waste time, let's get into the video. Start off, I have these two pieces of fabric, these two rectangular pieces of fabric, and they are 18 inches by 21 inches, and I made two of them. And then I took one of the pieces and then I took some foam or baiting, or some call it padding. If you don't have this, you can also just use your normal interfacing, and then I laid it on top of my fabric. So mind you, everything that I do for this one piece of fabric I'll also do for the other. Then I laid it on top, and then I just pinned it right round. And then I took a ruler and a marker and I started drawing 3-inch by 3-inch boxes, so that I would go and quilt this on the sewing machine. So I went on to stitch along those lines, and this was the result for both pieces. Then now I went on to cut the shape of the bag. So the first thing is to fold the bag in half. You fold it along the long side. Then I went to the first corner with open ends, and then I marked 4 inches by 4 inches, and then I drew that slanted line across. And then I now went on to the edge with the folded edge, which is directly opposite the other line that I had drawn. And then I also marked 4 inches by 4 inches, and I drew a slanted line. Then I marked 7 inches from the first line that I had drawn. Then I connected it to all the way down to the other line that I had drawn before, and this is what I had. Then I now marked the center point of that 7 inches, which is 3.5 inches, and then from that point I marked 4 inches going down. Then I drew 2 slanted lines to make that small little triangle. So that is basically the shape that we have. And then I just went on to cut it out. So I cut both pieces out. Then I now took my handles. I used store-bought handles, and then I cut 26 inches. I cut 2 handles which are both 26 inches long. And then I attached them both onto those little triangular edges onto my 2 fabric pieces. Then I pinned them. Then I took some lining, and then I would put my little fabric piece on top together with the handles, and then I would put pins right round. And then I would go and sew around all these edges, and then where the part where I have the handles, make sure to double stitch there. After stitching, this is what it looks like, and then I just trimmed the excess fabric. And don't forget to leave a space for turning the bag inside out. So there are my two pieces done the same way. Then I turned them inside out using the little gap that I had left. And then I closed those little gaps and I went on to sew them on the sewing machine. And then I attached some zips right where the triangle in the center starts. That is where I placed my zip. So I had to detach my zip before attaching each side onto each panel of the fabrics. Then I went on to stitch it down. After stitching now, I now joined the right side and the left side of the bag, and I started with the bottom by joining the bottom and then sewing it together. With the bottom now joined, and I went on to join the sides just like that. I did this for both pieces. Then I went on to join the panels on the sides, just as I'm demonstrating there. So at this point you need to make sure that your zip is open, otherwise you will not be able to turn your bag inside out. Then after stitching, I turned the bag inside out and it had already started to make shape. Then I now took my needle and thread and I just went on to touch up the side to seal the sides of the zips. And at that point the bag is basically done. Thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. I'm going to be doing a lot more bags in 2022. I'll also be doing other things. I have so much content planned for us and it's going to be a fun year. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.